Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Tea Sundays. So today we're going to be reflecting on 2019 and focusing on 2020, what we want to be doing in order for us to be prepared. So I always like doing this towards the end of each year to really just take time to take stock of what is it that I've learned and what am I going to do going forward. So I'm going to give you some tools for 2020, but I'm also going to just start with some reflections for 2019. Obviously, there's I'm not including like every single thing I've learned in 2019, but really just the important stuff, right? So please excuse me that I'm like thirsty for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I use these metal straws. I don't know if you guys can see them or if the camera is like focusing on it, but I use these metal straws. They are from Westpac Lifestyle. I'll be actually, from tomorrow onwards, you guys will be actually seeing my organization videos for my place. I hope you guys have been enjoying like spending the week with me and just getting to know me. Honestly, I feel like rather than the get to know me tag, this for me is the most authentic way to really just get to know me. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So the lessons that I have to share with you guys, in hope that we'll learn from each other, and I hope you guys can put in the comment section below after you subscribe what it is that you've learned in 2019. I think the first thing I can definitely say that I've learned is pray. Not only does prayer center you, but it's also a reminder that you are not the only one who is in control. You are actually part of a universe, part of a system, and it humbles you. So, and it's a form of meditation. So it centers you. It's a form of meditation. It reminds you who's God. Never forget who's God. Whatever you do. I think the second thing that I've learned is to laugh. Just laugh. Life is always going to be tough. Life is always going to have problems, but just laugh. Have joy in your heart. Laugh. Be present in every moment, and that's what laughter encourages out of you. I think sometimes we're so focused on the past, or we're focused on the present. What am I saying? We're focused on the past, we're focused on the future, and we don't always focus on the present. And I think that's what laughter does. It reminds you to be present. It reminds you to be in the moment. The third one is reflection. Guys, reflection is, I can't even stress it enough. I've gotten to a point where I reflect every single day. And I think it's important. I think it's important to reflect in moments. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I reacting this way to this person? Is this a reflection on an insecurity that I have? How am I moving forward? How am I progressing? If I reflected yesterday and I said I want to start doing more of this, why am I not doing that today? Actually I'm actually doing well today. Just reflect, guys, reflect. And reflection requires you to be honest with yourself. You can't reflect if you're not able to be honest with yourself. Sometimes you have to look at yourself and be like, I'm a bitch. Like sometimes I can be such a bitch, or sometimes I'm really mean. And it's important in your reflection to be honest with yourself and to take accountability. That's the fourth thing that I take accountability. Everything is your choice. Everything. You don't choose the circumstances that you find yourself in. You don't choose how certain things, like, for example, make you, like, if you have a condition or things like that. But we're always choosing like how we respond to things. I was listening to a South African YouTuber, and she was speaking about her time when she was unemployed. And I found it so powerful in her story that You know, she even went as far as like choosing to clean people's houses after she got a degree and all of that stuff, because she made the choice that I need the money. I'm not going to sit here and do nothing, you know. And I realized the importance of programming your mind and your perspective to realize that we are responsible for the choices that we make. You know, you can sit and feel sorry for yourself that you're unemployed, but that's also a choice, you know. And she was making a choice like, I'm actually going to actually like just do whatever it is that it takes, you know. And somehow through all of that, through just taking any job, being a receptionist, being whatever, she actually then stumbled on her dream job and someone spoke for her. And I think sometimes when your choices reflect how hungry you are and how much you want a better life for yourself, I think the universe responds. So take accountability. You are responsible for everything in your life. There's actually a beautiful passage on it in the Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's actually in one of my previous videos. I'll link it below. The fifth thing is acceptance. Acceptance will save you from jealousy and wanting what other people have. Accept where you are. Accept what you have. Accept what God has given you. That doesn't mean that you're not going to want more, but it means you need to have a sense of acceptance. You need to accept that this is reality, and then from there you work around that. Also with that, stop being jealous of other people. Stop wanting what other people have. It's their journeys, it's what God has given to them. When you focus a lot of your energy on wanting what other people have and being jealous, you detract your energy and you move away from the purpose that God has given you. When you focus your energy on what like being happy for people, loving their achievements, but also focusing on what God is telling you about your purpose, that's when you move forward, because we all have a plan that God has given us. But sometimes we're so busy trying to be like other people that we actually are not accepting that this is our gift. So acceptance in all things. Honestly, the other one would be to love, guys. I don't think a lot of us know how to love. We are now living in a society where it's fake. It's quid pro quo. You do this for me, I do that for you. This is why I love you. It's an exchange. Mbali was saying something powerful to me today, and she was talking about reading what the Bible actually says about love. The full thing. You know, love does not envy. Love does not boast. Guys, let's learn to love. Love, hey, this is a whole topic on its own. But honestly, love is pure. It's not because of, it's not anything. It is literally just, I just love you. And when you love someone, you just want the best for them. And it's not because of what they can give you. We need to love from a place of fullness. We need to stop wanting to love, whereas what we're actually wanting is people to fill us up, people to save us from our insecurities, to pay for us, to do this, to do that. We just need to learn to start loving people purely. And I know sometimes it's difficult because you feel like you're in a world that doesn't do that. But I've made a conscious decision to love the people that I choose to love. The other one is let go. Let go. Oh, let go. Oh, let go, let go, let go. You know, people will show you who they are. Circumstances or places will show you what they are. And you still want to hold on because it's nice, it's comfortable, it's safe. But no, this person has been my friend for 10 years. No, babes. Your day ones may have been plotting against you since day one. Sometimes you have to just let go, you know. And that doesn't mean like I don't believe in cancel culture and things like that. But I mean, when people are consistently showing you who they are, it takes consistent, and it applies to even men. Hey, guys, like if someone is showing you who they are consistently, babes, it's time to let go. Let's let go of fear. Let's let go of insecurities. Fear has killed more dreams than failure ever has. Let go of it. Let go of fear. Let's let go of shame, guilt, insecurity, grudges. Let's just let it all go. As Adrian likes to say in the real kaka, just let it go. Yeah, so learning to let go. But also learning to sometimes just breathe, guys. Just breathe. Focus on breathing. Focus on just, I don't know how to explain it, but just breathe. You're not gonna be able to figure all of it out now, but as long as you just breathe, you trust God, and you fight for what you want relentlessly, that's all you can do. But the one thing I've learned is that sometimes you're so focused on something, you're like, hey, I want to make money, I want to do this, I want to do that. And things don't come to you like that. That's a very forceful negative energy, because it's not an energy of belief. It's an energy of trying to grab onto something desperately because you don't actually believe that you are worthy of getting it. And I suppose maybe we can even, instead of terming it breathe, we can term this 8th lesson worthiness, understanding your worth. I think when you understand your worth, there's a lot of things that just you can let go of, and you can start breathing, because you realize, this is not for me, this is not for me, but this is for me. And putting it out into the universe, and then just letting it go. Just breathe. Just work. You're working every day towards something. But this obsession with it, obsession with the money, obsession with the trying to grab onto it at any point, no, babes. It's not going to come to you that way. You need to actually just breathe. Do what you love. Be happy. Be here. Take the next step. And somehow in doing that and being in every day, you're going to find your way to that thing. And that's because you understand your worth and that your worthiness of receiving that thing. And so there's no need for you to obsess over it and make the wrong decisions in order to get to it. Going into 2020, my advice will be create a vision board. In the vision board, it depends how you are. So some people love words, some people have a mixture of words and pictures, some people have pictures. Put it all on a vision board. Put it somewhere where you can see it every time when you wake up. Sorry, I just wanna go back to the 2019 thing, because I'm just thinking about it in my vision boarding, because that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. You know, something just, I was going to do 8 lessons, but something else is, you know, going back to the one about not being jealous and whatever, also just being artful about your life. That's what I've realized. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, but I wish I had this house so I could do this, and I wish I could have this so I could do this. But sometimes it's about making your own experiences pleasant. Like, oh, but I don't have money, I don't have, and that's okay. It does suck. It would be nice to have more, would be nice, whatever. But something I've learned, like even just in organizing, something simple, you know, I may not have, like, I don't know, the money to like have gold, you know, whatever, something, but I will spray paint it gold, you know. Maybe you don't have the money to go to like an expensive restaurant. Cook yourself something nice, you know, make it an experience for yourself, you know, put on a nice movie, drink some wine, you know. Be artful about your life, you know, where you are now. You know, even when because I watched quite a few organization videos, and I realized how people are like, oh, I could never do that because my house is not that big. And it's like, no, in your small closet, be artful, you know, find a way to make your closet better or prettier. Maybe it's just adding a candle, adding something. But sometimes it's like we're so focused on what we don't have that we're not looking at what we have and how we can improve that. And I think it's through doing small things like that that you eventually take steps and more steps and more steps and eventually like improve things for yourself. But anyway, that's a side note. Okay, so back to 2020. Vision board. Let's do it. Let's put it up somewhere where we can see it. You can put it in a frame if you want. You can put it on like a piece of paper, stick on some pictures, cut it out from a magazine, do whatever. But let's see. Let's wake up and see what it is that we want for our lives. Number 2, write down your goals. I think we all know the SMART: specific, measurable, whatever, attainable, realistic, time-based, SMART goals. That's what they call them. And honestly, you need to be specific. So you can have we can write like 5 broad goals, for example, and then you become very specific about them. So saying like, I want to take up space, that's nice. Where? How? With who? By when? You understand? Because then it makes you perhaps, because now you're awake, you know that, okay, I actually want to start taking up space at work. That means and that translates to, I want to be more visible at work. But what does being visible mean? It means, for example, when we go into meetings, I want to start speaking more. I want to start asserting my opinion. I want to start, you know, make it very specific. By when do you need to do this? By June. You understand? So that you are holding yourself to a timeline and it's not just willy-nilly. I just want to take up space. You understand? But I guess the broadness of it will obviously just be your catchphrase for everything underneath that. Have an accountability partner if you can. If you trust someone enough, you can tell them your goals. Your partner, your best friend, whoever. And have them hold you accountable to your goals. With your dreams, we all have dreams, but they must be focused. Focus. Make your dreams very specific. See them specifically. You know, not just you acting some way. Where are you acting? What stage is this? You understand? So, allow your dreams to have focus. You know, maybe you're dreaming of being 50 things. What do all those 50 things actually add up to? What do you actually want to be? You know, so develop focus in your dreams and where you see yourself and your goals. And then the final thing that I would suggest is that write a letter, go back to old school. You can type it out, you can whatever. This letter you're writing to your friend who you haven't seen in 3 years. If you're like me, your letter will start with, "Hey bitch." And you're telling them where you've been for the past 3 years, what you've been doing. Do you have a family? Don't you have a family? What's going on? How's life? Be very specific. Like, you know, think of it like you're having a DMC, like you're catching up with your friend who you haven't seen in 3 years, and you're like, "Yo, Chomi, let me tell you what's been happening in these past 3 years." You write this letter. This letter is your blueprint, because in the next 3 years, you need to be where you describe in that letter, and you're going to work backwards. Ne? Once again, it would be great if you could read this letter to your accountability partner so they hold you accountable for the next 3 years. That's my advice. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Tea Sundays and the other 2 or 3 that are to come. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed getting to know me this week. I think this will probably be, this is our second to last like sit down. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed getting to know me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So thanks. Give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. Thanks.